Okay, real talk. Buying flowers for your girlfriend should never feel like a chore. It should feel intentional, thoughtful, and honestly a little bit romantic. But if you've ever opened a flower delivery and thought, this doesn't look like the Instagram photos, you are not alone. So today we're going to be talking about the best flower bouquets for your girlfriend. Not just pretty pictures, but real options you can order online or locally, depending on your vibe, budget, and timing. I'll be showing you a few options from brands like Urban Stems, the Bouqs, Farmgirl Flowers, Venus et Fleur, and some cool local flower suggestions, all with personality, freshness, and meaning behind them. If you want to skip the confusion and end up with flowers that she genuinely loves, then this is the video for you. Before we jump into specific brands and bouquets, let's talk about what actually makes flowers feel good to receive. Flowers that feel special usually have freshness, so they're not droopy and they're not sad looking. They have cohesive styling, so nice colors, textures, and greenery that feels intentional. They have longevity, so the flowers stay fresh for a really long time, and they have a thoughtful presentation, so think a note, a vase, or packaging that feels really elevated. When you get those four things right, you don't need anything fancy. A simple bouquet can feel really special. Let's start with Urban Stems because it's one of the best all-around options you can pick, especially if your girlfriend loves a modern but minimalist vibe. Urban Stems makes bouquets that feel clean and intentional, like they belong on Pinterest, but also in real life. Their arrangements tend to use a nice mix of textures, soft color palettes, and greenery that feels more curated and less grocery store. Some of my favorites that are great starter packs are the Ruby Red Roses, which are classic, romantic, but they're not outdated. The Romantic Garden, which is a mix of pastel blooms and soft greens. The Blush Bouquet, which is perfect if she loves neutrals or softer tones. Urban Stems is also great if you need same day or next day delivery, seasonal mixes that feel premium, or add-ons like vases or candles that'll elevate the entire package. Basically, if you want something that looks intentional without being overdone, Urban Stems is a safe and stylish go-to. Now let's talk about the Bouqs, and this is a totally different aesthetic. If your girlfriend is more earthy, romantic, or into that wildflower garden vibe, Bouqs is a great option. Their bouquets often have textured wildflowers, greener stems and foliage, a more natural and relaxed feel. Some standout options are the Pacific Northwest, which is soft greens and flowers that feel organic, the Sweet Surprises, which is mixed colors that bloom out beautifully, and the Seasonal Garden, which changes with the seasons but always feels really fresh. The Bouqs flowers often come from eco-friendly farms and adds a thoughtful, sustainable element, so if she's into vibe and values, this choice can really land. If you want something more boutique and personalized, I love Farmgirl Flowers. Their bouquets often come wrapped in those big burlap ribbons that feel real and intentional. Almost like a hand-picked garden bouquet, but a little bit more elevated. Some options that are perfect for gifting are the Classic Mix, which is a bright, colorful, and joyful bouquet. Blush and Bashful, which is soft pinks that feel romantic. Bright and Bold if she's playful and expressive. Farmgirl also tends to source locally when possible, so you can sometimes get a truly fresh, community-sourced bouquet, which feels a lot more personal than a big online chain. Okay, now if you really want to go big, you've probably seen Venus et Fleur on Instagram. They do those long-lasting eternity roses that can stay fresh for up to a year. These are definitely more of a luxury gift, but they look insanely premium, they feel very intentional and very romantic, and they're a gift that literally keeps on giving. Some standout picks are the Juliet Rose, which is a deep romantic burgundy, the Eternal Rose Box, which is a modern and chic presentation, and the Mixed Eternal Box, which is a softer romantic palette. If your girlfriend appreciates luxury gifts, or you're celebrating a big milestone like an anniversary, Venus et Fleur is a very strong choice. But listen, nothing beats a great local florist if you have the time. You can go in, explain what you want, and walk away with something truly custom. You can tell them her personality, her favorite colors, any inside jokes or themes, and the vibe you want. And they can build something truly one of a kind. This is especially great for big moments, so like a proposal day, anniversary, a major celebration. It's not always the cheapest or the fastest, but it feels truly thoughtful. Okay, so if you want something really quick and easy, but still super elevated, go Urban Stems. If she's into earthy boho vibes, go with Bouqs. If you want something that feels handmade and very boutique, go Farmgirl Flowers. If this is a luxury milestone moment, go Venus et Fleur. And if you want something totally personal, find a local florist. But here's a trick. Combine flowers with a small, thoughtful gift, like a candle, handwritten card, or even a playlist you made, and it always hits harder. Real talk, the flowers matter, but the note matters even more. You don't need Shakespeare, just something real, like I saw these and thought of you, thankful for everything you do, you make ordinary days feel special. That's it, that's enough. At the end of the day, flowers are a great gesture, not a performance. And flowers chosen with thought will always mean more than flowers chosen at random. If you want something that is stylish, intentional, and reliable, Urban Stems is one of the best go-to options. But all of the other choices I mentioned have their own flavor that will land beautifully depending on her personality and the moment you're celebrating. If this helped, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more gift guides, and comment below with your girlfriend's favorite flowers. I'd love to hear what works for you.